book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Call Layamlah, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakak Kwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Baruch chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Hey, because things are going to get hectic out here. And the Lord is going to try us in these days to come. Okay, the Lord's going to put the spirit on Esau to show the world and you reprobates who he truly is, man. Okay, he's going to validate and confirm what the prophets have been stating and professing for years. Okay, the Lord's really going to start bringing forth his punishment, his judgments, okay, his affliction. So it's not a time to get relaxed, and furthermore, you shouldn't be relaxed. And also, too, how in the hell can you be relaxed in a place that's a nightmare, that's set up to oppress you, that's set up to keep you and forcibly put you at the bottom? Okay, to always, apply usury, taxation, and amongst all types of other things for you not to succeed. Okay? So, if Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has woken you up and given you the understanding to receive the knowledge and the wisdom, you should be seeking the Lord more and more each day. You should be thankful to exalt his name. Okay, you should be offended at those that disrespect the name Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, those that disrespect saying they're in the truth, but really their fruit shows otherwise, man. Because guess what? The Lord is offended. Okay, and as it says in Psalms 97 verse 10, those that love the Lord hate evil, man. And everything around us, everything surrounding us is evil, is wicked, man. Okay? Point blank period, man. But let's grab this since I'm at a stoplight. This is Sirach 43, and I'm going to read verse 30. When ye glorify Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, because we know and understand that the Lord is in control of everything, and we glorify the Lord in every single aspect of our lives, man. We thank him for getting us to our destination safely. We thank him for opening up in our eyes and letting us see out of Abanawaratazal another day, man. We thank him, for the meals that we receive, even though we have the stuff that we received are defiled. And that's why, we need to pray over our stuff, man. Okay? Sirach 43 verse 30. When ye glorify Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, exalt him as much as ye can. And again, that's part of of us exalting him, us acknowledging him. Okay? For even yet will he far exceed, and when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for ye can never go far enough. So we got to be all in. We got to be going hard, overdrive, overtime, man, for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Esau is going in overdrive, overtime. Esau is really focused. So you need to be focused, man. Okay, and this is a reminder, first and foremost for myself, but also to you beloved, sincere, truthful Akim wa Akwaf, man. Okay? Playtime has been over. Okay? What's going on is not a fucking game. It's not something that's going to, just pass by and we're going to go back to a wicked natural society. No, things are going to get worse. The trials, the tribulations, the affliction, the sorrow, the mourning, the weeping, everything is going to continue to amplify. Okay? So, you got to cleave on to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in these days, man, and not depart. Seek him more and more each day. Okay? Sirach chapter 2, read that, man. Isaiah 41, read that. Okay? Because we're not to fear what's going to be brought forth, because the Lord is the one bringing these things forth, man. And you should also be asking the Lord to search your reins to make sure that there's nothing in you that is not acceptable, to purge out that leaven, to purge out that deceitful, filthy man that you was, so you can be continuously sanctified and purified daily to walk uprightly in the way that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai intended you to do so. Okay? So, we got to stay focused, man. We got to stay focused. Point blank, period. You got to stay focused. So, again, you got to seek the Lord, man. Okay, matter of fact, because, we're going to be tried. We're going to be tried. And that's a given. We're going to be tried. Grab this. 1 Corinthians chapter 10. So I'm at a stoplight, as y'all see, and this damn traffic going to the plantation, man. And that's the thing too, man. Who in the hell in their right mind wants to get up, be subject to payments? You got to pay for water, you got to pay for electricity, you got to pay for insurance on your car, which is bullshit, which is a scam. Again, part of usury. You got to pay for all these things because this man is just fucking greedy. Okay? Property tax, car tax, income tax, which, none of that stuff is actual lawful, man. It was never voted in by the public, Okay, but this is 1 Corinthians 10, verse 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. Okay? So, these things that we're going to go through is for the improvement and betterment of ourselves, man. What the world is going to go through, is judgment, punishment. Okay? But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. So the Most High is not going to put something on us that's going to destroy us. But again, as I stated, the things that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to put on us, first and foremost, of course, is going to be tests, but also for us to improve, us to progress, us to be more cleansed, us to examine ourselves and to acknowledge the error of our ways and to learn from those things, man. Okay? For the Lord to strengthen us in the ways that we need to be strengthened, where we're weak at. Okay? Okay, so again, 1 Corinthians 10, verse 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who shall not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So the Lord is always going to make a way for us to escape, because he brought the temptation upon us, man. Okay? And again, the chastisement that we go through right now is also showing that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai loves us, man. That we're not bastards, but sons and daughters. Okay? Because again, as I made a statement, let me grab that, and we'll leave it there. 1 second. All right, 1 Corinthians 11, starting off at verse 31. For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged. Again, that goes into examine ourselves daily. Okay? Also, when you think about before you go to sleep, what did you come short at? What did you fall? What errors did you make? Think about those things, and the next day, bring those thoughts up again and apply them to improve. Okay, verse 32. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world, man. So when we're judged and we're chastened of the Lord, again, it's for our improvement. It's beneficial for us to grow, for us to progress. And also, too, it shows that the Lord loves us. It shows that Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi has a spot in his mind for us, man. That he has mercy upon us, man. And that he's showing us something that we need to improve in, man. Verse 33. Wherefore, my brethren, when ye come together, Salakia, verse 32 again, 1 Corinthians 11, verse 32. But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world. Because again, the world is going to be condemned. Again, it's not going to be no chastening. It's going to be punishment, judgment. Okay, it's going to be the Lord bringing forth his righteous indignation, which we don't want a part of, man. We don't want no parts of that whatsoever. Okay? So, we got to stay focused. We got to keep, reminding ourselves of these things, man, to continuously examine ourselves, to continuously seek the Lord 10 times more every single day. So you might seek him 20% today. Seek him 30, 40 the next day, 50 the next day, 60, 70, man. Always elevated, man. Okay? The Lord wants to know and see those that's actually going to put all their strength forward, as I read in Sirach 43, verse 30, man. That's really going to go hard. Again, overdrive, overtime. Because you can never go far enough seeking Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi in life in general, but also especially in his truth, man. This is all we have, and this is all we need at the end of the day, man. We don't need nothing else. We don't need no other standards, no other plans, man. All we need is Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi, man. Because again, Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi is in control of everything. Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi is the one calling the shots, man. Okay? So we gotta keep that in mind, man. All right? So stay focused, stay prayed up, keep on doing the things that need to be done to acknowledge the Lord, this truth, what should just be regular to you in life, because this truth is our life. This is our heritage. This is our culture. So you should be used to this now, man, because you have been brought back to it. Okay, the things you were doing in the world before you were walking in the truth, that was normal to you. Now you have to bring this back to reality, man. Now you have to pinpoint this to be a part of your actual life, man. Okay, again, when your mind went astray, now you return, you seek him 10 times more, man. Stay focused, stay locked in. Because these devils, man, about to come down with that great wrath. And guess what? Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi is putting the spirit on these red cave gorillas to show forth that frustration, that wrath, how much of a maniac and a psychopath they truly are, man. Okay? So I don't want to wrap this up, man. I hope and I pray that this was edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true, sincere Aki and Wa Akwa. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom, shalom, shalom. Kol halayim la. Abanawa Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahawashi Ba'Hashem Rakak Kwadash. Love y'all. Abanawa Ratazah to the next one. Shalom.